Alright, so last time you guys had finished up your lovely first place in the Chocobo races. Returning back to Makaru Toka's estate, you spoke with the other contestants a little bit before listening in on Makaru's speech. Followed quickly thereafter by the Dragon No Treat, who has a person in the DST that you might be well acquainted with, explaining the third and supposed final task of the Dragon Segmented Trail. You were to head towards the southwest, reaching a small town by the name of Deephold, set within a basin of the mountains. Hardly ever visited, though seemingly holding quite a lot of wealth within it, mostly in the form of knowledge. As the Dragonhold had come under knowledge that this would be a prime place to go and investigate for ways to allow the new neighbors of the Nagas to live easily amongst the land dwellers. Either that is to change the Naga as a species, or to change the land to suit them. Though you know of smaller ways to do so, as your task here, getting at least third place and above to get enough parcels of land that you can connect Karthurra's domain up with the ocean to make a grand river for them to live peacefully, relative terms to what had been happening in the previous war. But if there is to be a secret to change the land on a grander scale, or possibly easier than carving miles upon miles of earth for a water trough of sorts, it is valuable knowledge for both the Dragonhold as well as your party in particular, as you've tried many times to bridge the gap between the land dwellers and the sea. Taking the task and having a very short discussion before heading off, you went on your travels still with Dotaro in tow, deciding it's still best to keep the man around, especially with some new access to magic. Speaking between Edmund Rosenka and him, you heard a few more of his magic abilities, as well as reconfirmed what is going on within him as he is acting as a sort of vessel now. You might be able to hear the bin men. Heading towards the west, mostly atop chocobos that Dotaro can summon, as well as the two purple ones gifted to you by Karthurra. You moved rather quickly amongst the mountaintops. You know that there are a few undead, if not undead-powered people in the DST who could be going at much more time than you. Seemingly just a bit faster, or if not, just able to get around the more annoying parts of the mountain, you were stopped on the path by a new group of Eagles. Not the Kuki faction, and seemingly not connected to the TMRX ones either. Instead, you recognize the leader, and then sequentially her group as Selka, who was part of the DST. Talking with your party, she basically put forward a dual request of sorts, though really to make it a bit more even on both sides, as her group was certainly not going to be getting into the 7th rankings, and in doing so, if she were to win this duel, your group would pull out and basically free up a spot for hers to get higher up, and if you were to win, they would back out. They also promised that they would do their utmost ability, keep you lot alive. If it wasn't to be doing a non-lethal, it would be to be reviving you after the fact. That at least Edwin and Jozenka, keeping with their previous talks, agreed to, though on our side she can only do so much while raging, but also she doesn't care much for non-lethal. Whilst they started with some lethal attacks, Eventually, they were able to pull off one of their seemingly combo attacks with Selka, putting Zarian to sleep for the second time, and having one of the Aegir warriors with the twin blades to knock him out. And even with healing, he was going to be unconscious for quite some time. She had also employed a very old tactic against Ao, which forced her out of her draconic form, as well as invisibility and other abilities here and there. It did seem like the battle certainly shifted in one direction when Zarian went down and Ao got calm, but you dealt enough to the opposing team that it was going to get a bit too risky on her side to continue it, at which point she yielded the battle to your party. Accepting it, she came down from the rocks, as well as the other one that is still invisible, as they gathered up their friends and allies to heal them back to consciousness. And we ended off just as you were healing yourselves, though Zarian is going to be out for a while. And so we shall continue from there if you wish to have any conversation with this lot.
Edwin's probably just checking over the party. I think we're all pretty healed from the last time, before we finish this off. Is Dotoro injured at all, or is he fine?
I don't think Dotoro was even touched in that fight, he just kept blasting.
No, I think I just dismissed the Servant of Winter when that happens, and look to the others. Edwin doesn't have anything particularly to say to Selka. I don't think we've had any conversation with her previous or after.
Is there no way to wake up Byron?
Unfortunately not. It looks like it's a effect, or to want of a better word, it's a usage of martial skill that for some reason cannot fix. It'll have to run its course.
To a bird. Just tie him to a bird.
We'll probably stick around or get someone to carry you. But no, I take it Selka and the others are just getting themselves up. Do they look like they're expecting us to say thank you or good fight or something?
They if you wish to converse, but if you do not wish to converse, they can just leave.
I'm not adverse to it, but they definitely buffed up a hell of a lot before this fight. Alright.
I mean, their MP reflects how they've buffed.
Plus, if that was them ready for us, then do you think they would have lasted very long if they weren't ready for us? Like,
no. Either way. The match is done, Selka. You seem to have something you want to say.
We've already exchanged the words that were required. We don't have anything further to speak about unless you had questions. But with the end of this fight, we probably won't be seeing each other until we cross paths outside of the ST.
Do you live in the southern reaches of the main continent, or where is your home?
We hail from far to the west.
Then it is unlikely that we would see each other, but possible. I would only ask if... Oh, go.
I'll finish up what you were saying.
I would simply ask if you know anything of the next DST location. We are not from the west, and while this isn't exactly too far west, it's certainly further west than we have ever gone. Is there anything you know of or think we could expect on the route there or at the location?
I know nothing of Deephold besides what is spoken of in rumour, as well as amongst the other contestants, sadly. I cannot offer much aid in that regard.
Alright. Understood.
For what it's worth, your stipulation about withdrawing from the DSD at the end of this match was your own. And I, for one, will not hold you to that if you wish to keep going as contestants.
I am a lady of my word. My group shall disband.
I'm sorry to hear, but I do respect that.
Indeed.
I could not have expected you to decline if I were not to.
Then safe travels back to your home, Selka. I'm sure your dragon will understand.
I do not have a dragon, I have a dragon lord.
Sorry, difference between dragon and dragon lord. Is dragon lord someone who is sponsored by a dragon? Like,
a dragon is a dragon. A dragon lord is basically not a dragon, but they hold the position or the power of one.
Got you. Okay. Have we encountered any dragon lords? Trying to think.
You
I
have
think
to
so.
look at your notes.
I'll have to double check. Okay.
With the conversation seemingly done and both sides healing themselves up, Selka will raise her hand and twist it as you see the fog cuff around it dissipate. The same occurs with her allies as they withdraw from the DST. Heading back into the mountainside, they leave you to your own devices, after which you can either wait around or just saddle a Zyron into a chocobo and continue on your ways.
And take a breather and wait for Siren to wake up before we continue.
If you have any questions, unfortunately it's a bit too late for these guys, but...
Edger is having mouse issues, so I don't know if he's just gone away from his computer, but if there is nothing to be discussed, we can move on.
I believe so.
Continuing on for the rest of the day. My roll 20 is being slow. Alright, Jester, roll me a D100, please.
22.
I'll put this into the next map so it's easier. Oh, this is fitting. Jester, roll me a will save, please. Jester, as Al sleeps, even if it's going to be a relatively short rest with everything all combined, the party finds themselves a quaint and quiet part of the mountaintops, resting either at the base of trees or atop a very nice boulder. Al will dream deeply during her rest. Instead of the normal grandiose dreams of becoming a chiefess of your town, winning the DST, or doing your best to impress Lord Karthurra, this time you can see probably whatever your mind thinks to piece together a similar dream to the others. It is blurry and heavily shaded, though you know it is a basin of the mountains. Specks of green here or there, as you believe there is a connection to the others, though possibly just your own imagination of it. But instead, you can see not exactly the same size as Chinui's Sylph, but a massive dragon in the skies. Its wings, its talon, and its horned heads seem so familiar to you, as if it's the ones you've been reading about in your old tomes. And as it gets closer and closer, you feel your draconic blood start to boil as you transform it into a dragon in the night. As you awaken, the party is possibly staring at you and trying to wake you up as you awake in your draconic form. As you'll start the next day with 11 rounds less of your rage.
Ouch.
Now is everything alright? What happened?
If Al's still in her draconic form, she's probably darting up, spreading out her wings with like a big, heavy breathing, looking around.
Like, is it a case if you've gone? Well, yeah, we don't know. This has been the moment.
Yeah,
Are you able to look around, like
I've
trying to see
woke
if
up
there's
in my
someone who's
draconic
caused
form.
this?
You can speak in your draconic form now, though, can't you?
Yeah, I can, but she's
Yeah.
more in shock. I was at a base of a mountain. There was gargantuan, doesn't even describe the size. Bigger than most dragons, but slightly smaller than Chinuisilth.
Saw a dragon, of colossal size. Was there any other feature to it? Its colour or markings? Anything you could tell?
No, everything was so blurry. It's like I was looking at it through a plastic bottle. It was just huge. And it's getting closer, and I could feel the blood in my body burning.
I think with that, Edwin's definitely going to detect magic on Al and see if he's under some kind of... she's under some kind of effect or curse or something.
You're okay now, Al. You don't need to be a dragon right now.
And with that, she will relinquish her draconic form.
Realize she's not in her normal form. We're like, oh yeah.
As far as you can tell, there are no magical effects on her.
We were accosted by demons a lot earlier in this adventure. We never really got to the bottom of that, did we?
No.
Isn't it the first time I had like a dream
Night terror.
come to me? Yeah. That's not just a dream.
Ow.
Oh,
It was. I can't describe it any more than what I have. Was there any effect on me, or is it just bad dreams?
Nothing I can tell, but that doesn't eliminate the factor, unfortunately. As Trasinka said, have you had these dreams before
No.
of this
No.
dragon or
Nothing like this. I mean, if I had to describe anything, vaguely resembles some things I read in tomes a long time ago, back when I was a child, but well, I didn't think they'd actually even exist, but I couldn't describe any features. It was, as I say, far too blurry.
no, what are you? What do you mean? What have you read about? What type of stories?
No, just typical children's stories of ancient dragons, and I can only describe that it could be something like that due to its sheer size.
Do you think it might have anything to do with your bloodline?
Could very well be. But I've never known of anyone in my bloodline to amount to something that extreme of a size.
And when we went to the Hollow Lily Cave and we took the claw, that wasn't the claw of your forebearer. I take it it was much bigger than that.
Oh, by far. This was, as I say, almost on the scale of Chinui-Silth. Not as big, but damn right close.
Above board, we know Januisilth is the biggest dragon, as far as we're aware, that is alive in the world. Are there any who that we are aware of that even approach his size? Because it doesn't seem like it, but then again, there might be.
Not that you have seen, though you don't have. There's not much written about the dragon Zira, so it's possible that one rivaled that size from the tales given to you by the Nagas.
Yeah, that was my original thought. Do you feel under some kind of influence now? As you say, your blood boils. I mean, are they hot to the touch?
They definitely are sweating, but you feel like that's more due to stress than an effect.
No, this is the first, and I mean, I wouldn't say it's uncommon for my blood to boil. Not at that heat, but my blood does rush and begin to heat up when I transform, so I mean, it's almost like it forced a transformation.
Al, did it seem like it forced the transformation to protect you in some way?
I don't know any more than that. By the time it got close enough for me to transform, I then woke up. I didn't look around to see if there was anything else. I could only see its outline of a figure.
Corinne's probably going to nod. I mean, Al's transformed back into normal form, right?
Yeah.
Greater form. I think he's just going to get up and probably start a consecrate around the area just because he doesn't know what this is, could be anything, but he's going to do it anyway just in case.
The area will take on a bit of a glow as you consecrate it, but nothing else.
I don't think there's anything here, or if there was, it's gone. The consecration may help, but Albert, I think this may be something to do with you and your gifts. Do you wish us to stay up tonight?
No, I think. Well, you've already looked, and as long as I'm not under some form of effect, it could have just genuinely been a bad dream, but. First one I've ever had like that. I don't know, maybe it's a lingering effect from when I was shot by the crossbows of the dwarves.
Maybe. I still don't know much about the method of which you were healed.
That's what I mean, it could all be somewhat linked in a way.
It's a world of dragons, I wouldn't be surprised. I think we should remain awake at least for a while. And then try and get some sleep. We still have the DST to do, but if you are shaken by this hour, there is no shame in it. We should try and understand what's happened here. Those demons that attacked our party seem to be after you. The bird that followed as well.
I'd say it
Sort of
rattled my horns a bit, but nothing I can't just shrug off.
Well, if you need to speak to someone, Zion and Dralanka are here for you. I'm sure.
Of course.
Appreciated.
Way to be emotionally distant.
Oh, I did say myself. I will also be here. It's just I was speaking to you already. Right. And he'll sort of kind of busy himself. It's a bit... doesn't really like it when these kind of things happen to his friends. He doesn't know why.
Alright. With our dream spoken about, the rest of the rest can continue, but those 11 rounds will be gone for the next day, so you'll recover your normal amount to just be 11 less than max. Which I think for you is 45. The day will press on as you get closer and closer, as the mountains don't exactly shrink, but you find a cut in them, almost as if it turns into a path but not a normal road. A desire line of boot prints and paw prints as you go down and down. The wind whistling harshly as you go into a basin. As you enter Deephold, you find it is cradled in a broad stone basin, naturally carved into the heart of the mountains. The approach you come from houses a single stone bridge, ancient and thick-set, spanning a chasm with depths that vanish into darkness before you can see anything of note, aside from hearing the wind rushing up from the gulf in constant breaths. On this side and the other side of the bridge, you see tall owl-like undead that nod at you knowingly as they allow you to pass without any issue.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second then.
Come along, everyone.
Looks like we missed all the part. Oh, I should say all the fun, but the smell alone.
Crossing the bridge brings the settlement fully into view. Deephold is compact and deliberate in its layout, built from the same grey stone and rust veined stone of the surrounding mountains. Buildings sit low and sturdy with thick stone walls, roofs pitched to shed snow and ash alike. You pass more of the large owl-like undead, as you could see many more of the denizens within. The normal labourers out in the fields, as well as a few gossiping townsfolk here and there. Aside from the undead creations that just nod in your direction, you'll also see familiar nagas if you want to differentiate them, as well as Darlin Jars kind of peering into the chasm off to the west. You'll also notice in some of the more shadowed parts of the town, mostly under the gutters of houses, some vampires, which are technically undead.
Iron's just gonna look at one of the nearby undead and just ask, "Are you guys with Aristat?"
The nearby undead would be the owl-like ones, at which point they nod their head.
Oh, is he nearby?
They point you towards the center of town where the largest building is.
Thank you very much.
As you pass by one of the farms, you're going to hear the townsfolk yelling at one another. Hey, got some more people coming in! Not eagles, they got leather wings! I don't know what you call them.
Draconic wings, but whatever. Leather wings.
Not all are so well travelled, Al.
Clearly.
Seems like we are not late, but certainly not first.
I mean, what can you expect? We have to rest. Some people don't.
Some of us
Fair enough.
decided to rest in the middle of a fight, but you know.
That was not my fault.
Was anybody else sleeping?
I mean,
Hold a moment. Do you see ahead of us?
You pass some Aura townsfolk who also whisper about your approach, and getting it towards the center of the basin, you'll see a deep circular well that acts as the center point of the town, with Renato staring into it. Nearby, to the west or southwest, rises a small church of solid stone bricks with a golden door, with narrow windows set with pale glass that are painted that reflect the sunlight and do not let you look inside. You can see a bell in a squat tower overhead, but no means to reach it from the outside. To your east, you can see the large building that the undead pointed to as the inn, that also sits closer to the well, facing it like many of these other buildings, as if acting like the focal point. Some workmen go to and fro, either moving crates or moving debris, as you can see many more familiar faces that aren't so masked as Renato. Near to Renato is a massive pool of glistening blood, though no remains of corpses. Near to him is a unfamiliar dwarf, mostly in the fact that he looks like he is in his underwear and possibly somebody's spare tunic, as he is conversing with Renato. If you have knowledge local, you can roll that to try and identify who that is. Aside from that dwarf, you'll also see Alfia, who is cleaning her fists off blood with a cloth, as there is a similar, not exactly pile, as they are lined up, bodies of, you could think of, malcontents that she has pushed to the side. And to the southeast of her, you can see Kuki's group conversing with one another, and a few passing townsfolk. Zion, you can identify that dwarf. He is a part of the DST, but looking at him, possibly was. As that would be Tarkin Ironsleeve, who is a engineer. You know, their patron is Grimbreath, a ancient copper dragon, who's eccentric and treasure mad. This man, to your best knowledge, would be the one who constructs traps and machines. And while his group would have been more non-lethal, it seems like somebody non-lethaled him, because he is definitely not in his proper attire.
Oh, it's quite the sight.
I didn't realise Alfia was engaging in wholesale slaughter, but I'm sure there's a story here.
Are they dead? Or are they just unconscious?
I don't know.
They're not moving.
It's a lot of blood. I wouldn't be surprised.
Zion's just going to give a friendly wave to everybody that he recognizes, including the dwarf and Renato, just because that's the type of person he is.
Kuki's group will wave to you. Alfia's not looking in your direction, and Renato acknowledges it by looking at you, but then looks back at the dwarf.
Anybody found anything interesting yet?
You say
A
that
few
with a pool of blood
townsfolk
on
look
the
at
floor.
you, but none of the other people respond.
With the amount of blood on the floor, is that more than like one body? Is it enough for one? Is there any
It's
idea?
certainly more, it's certainly more than one.
Yeah. Is there any identifiable reason as to why there's just this big old blood pool in the middle of town?
To your best bet, that's where one, if more, people were standing before they were eviscerated. Similar to how Aristat was able to turn somebody's blood to acid and melt them away, this is similar, but it just left a blood trail.
Okay.
Go on, Zaire. Go pick a fight with Alfia.
You mean like a duel, or
Yeah.
like an actual fight?
Put her in her place.
I would recommend against that in this moment.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind a duel, but like, we're not here to just fight people. We're here to find knowledge.
No, I'm fine for a duel.
And
Need some entertainment.
I think in this moment we may be in a little bit of a different situation than one that would allow a duel.
think we should get the lay of the land a little bit. Check out what Aristat might have. He might be willing to share a little bit more with us.
Saying that, we don't know where he is. The undead just
I mean-
pointed to the center of town.
Yeah, they pointed to this building right behind us. Plus, I'm sure there's undead and vampires also around. We could just ask them if they've seen, or Kooky even.
Found him.
As you open the door, you see a lively living room is the better description, because there's no counter as far as you can see. But as you walk in, a lady to your side with a large name tag on her tunic that says Cherry walks up to you. G'day there! Welcome to Cherry's Pies! What can I get you? Ale? Pie?
Pie sounds fantastic.
I'll take a pint of ale.
Wonderful! What flavour pie are you in for today? Apple? Orange? Pear? Meat?
Cherry?
I was going to say the same thing. No cherry
Oh,
pie.
you want the specialty. Alright. How about your friends? They coming in?
Probably. Let me get out of the way.
Cherry then bows deeply towards Drazenka and Edwin. Ah, esteemed Grand Priests. It is lovely to have you in my establishment.
Thank you. We are no... Well, maybe we are Grand Priests. Think of us just as simple travelers, please.
Indeed, we are here in the same capacity as most other visitors are that are here today.
Well, as long as you're not the troublemaking sort, but that Alfia lady has sought to a lot of them, you're welcome here for as many days as you'd like. Though we might run a bit low on some of the pies. We've got a lot of mouths to feed, and in such a quick estate.
Do we not have a task handout for this area yet?
No? Do you want one?
Yeah, I'd like to look up what exactly we're doing, if we could.
Sure.
Just so that I can look at it. I mean, I could also probably just open up G's notes. That would also be...
Pretty sure I wrote like a summary of it, but
Yeah.
separate handout would be helpful.
I don't want to get to chapter 37 in G's notes before I find out what I'm looking for.
I mean, they are sorted by sessions, so it's
I
in the
know,
last
I
session.
know. I understand. I'm just... It's all
Not
the way
that
at the
complicated.
bottom. Okay.
There is this button on keyboard that says page down. Probably helps.
I just scroll all the way to the bottom with the
Yeah.
right with the little bar on
Most
the right. I
people
can
do.
just grab it and sorry. It's chapter 22 apparently, or no, 23. Oh, okay.
There you go. There's the
Thank you.
speech.
Oh, it's set within.
We did see the outcome of that situation outside. Can you tell us more about what happened?
Some of those fellas from... I don't know what it said.
The tournament is fine, probably.
Yeah, sure, tournament. That what you want to call it. I mean, plenty of unconscious bodies and dead ones. They were getting uppity that some of the townsfolk weren't answering their questions as they were wanting us to. They got a bit rowdy and started trying to force an answer out of us. Got a bit forceful with it, especially to some of those that aren't too keen on violence. Alfia stepped up, and when they didn't listen to us, she made them listen to her.
Well, that seems like her for sure. We're not gonna be that type of the person that we're forcing anybody to do anything. If you don't want to answer us or can't answer us, then there's nothing we're gonna do about it. And if we see anybody acting up like those others did, we'll also be willing to step in and take care of them. So have no fear of us at the very least.
Oh, are you friends with that gorgeous fellow over there? He put a load of guards around the town after we had that first comeuppance. They've been patrolling, and I've never seen such creatures.
Aristat? Of course. He's somebody we've known for quite a long time, and I would consider us friends. At the very least, positive acquaintances.
Wonderful to hear. I'm sure we'll be in good hands. Hopefully all the miscreants have been dealt with at this time. Do you know how long you are going to be staying?
Well, we do have kind of a time limit on what we're doing here, about 30 days or so. Hopefully we find what we need to find and get out of here before then, but that's the maximum.
Alright, well, I hope you're fine with a communal room. I don't have a lot of single rooms to give out, and everyone's here is taking up bunks together, so you lot can have a room for 5.
That would be much appreciated. What do we owe you?
I'd say a guild for now. We'll see how things go.
Alright. Al, would you mind?
What would you like?
I mean, she just told us the price. Would you mind getting into
he just left.
Would you mind getting into the group loot and...
You mean you don't keep spare change in your pockets anymore? I'm just your loot horse?
I mean, no, but also yes.
I have my uses, I see. It's fine. She'll pay.
Just deep sigh from Zaire, and that's about it. Cartley, Aristat, how's it going?
Hartley seems heavily infused within a book currently, and she nods but doesn't move. As you approach Aristat, he will look towards you, though his eyes keep darting around as if he's having several conversations at once. Good to see you finally got here, though after all of the excitement.
It seems like it. Are we interrupting?
No, but doing my best to make sure I'm the winner here. I think Hartley is doing something similar.
Nothing that you'd be willing to share then?
Well, if it is to be a single thing to acquire, if I were to help you, that means I lose.
True. Well, can you tell us anything about the town?
What do you wish to know? You can see a lot of it from here. It's not especially large. There's a few combatants here, but nothing that could put a danger to any of us, I don't think. Some people took advantage of that.
Yes, we saw that they were dealt with.
Yes, it's a good thing Renato is of the sort to let those live that deserve it.
And Alfia seems to have taken to the job quite well as well.
Of course, I've had a few dealings with her at this point. I feel like she can be trusted. She is a Setenian, so she might be a bit brasher than others, but she's still intelligent. You're probably going to be thankful you got here around halfway. Tarkin was the first to arrive. Those contraptions of his were deadly fast, and he can just sleep with their own autopilot. However, he got ambushed, and it seems there's more than one that can alter somebody's memories. He woke up surrounded by grey, faceless creatures, he said. And he had been stripped of all of his worth. His companions were dead, and he was just barely able to see a blow to dodge it. At which point Renato came in and rescued his party. But with nothing on hand, Tarkin has essentially withdrawn. That bloodstain outside is a combination of those grey creatures, but I think only those two had seen them at this point now.
What about those dwarves that attacked Ao? Have you seen or heard anything of them?
Again, good news. They're a bit slower than some of these other people through the mountains. Their construct and the like has made it a bit harder for them to get around. From what I can gather, for the undead that can't come to this deep-old area, they are still making their way here.
Well, that's good. We can relax a little bit.
I was also able to test the waters, as it were. No Treat's words were on the mark. Praxis found it quite difficult for his team to make it in. He just barely budged up against the 10-man, and everyone else has had to stay away. Similar for my undead. It seems to work differently with undead. It's a bit more lenient, I suppose, but I'm also hit my limit here. It's most likely going to be affecting the other necromancers in similar ways. But your team shouldn't have to worry about it. You're 5, and as far as I know, Ao doesn't go much bigger than 10 feet.
I can't help but notice, Aristad, that you have the town effectively not at ransom, but protected. Are the locals fine with that?
Strange words to use, Edwin. I'm used to protecting people for the guild. This is normal for settlements that don't have protection. We had some readiness at the beginning, as you have been told. They're around to make sure nothing else happens. Essentially putting myself out, and probably slowing me down some. They would be great scouts if I could send them away, but I don't think the town would be too much safer without their presence.
I see. Well, do any of you have any questions for the people in here? Otherwise, it seems like we're behind.
I do not, but like you say, if we're behind, we best catch up.
I don't think we can expect any jolly cooperation here, simply because, as Aristad has said, this is a solo win.
I'm still open to help you if you're in danger.
Yes, our alliance will still hold. I don't think we'll be actively assaulting each other, but I wouldn't be surprised if at least one of us comes to blows over this final prize. I'm just simply saying that we won't be able to keep as close as we have been in other challenges, I don't think.
Well, I don't want you looking over my shoulder, no.
Understandable. Lady Carthurra, Oren, Edwin's just gonna pop out, but you guys can crack on if you want.
I'm still waiting on my pie, so I will wait for that.
Jerry will come over and hand you your plates and tankard.
Ah, very good. Thank you.
I don't want to ask about any secret recipes or anything like that, but what makes this pie the special? Is it just the one that you're most familiar with, the one that you like making the most?
Well, my grandmother has a cherry orchard nearby, and she named me after it because it's her favorite fruit, berry, whatever you want to classify it as. And it was essentially my lunch every single day of my life, and it still is. So I'm very well attuned with cherries. Basically, experience.
Well, I hope to enjoy more of these pies. I'm going to go sit down for a minute. Let's see. Are these chairs over by the fireplace? Yeah, they look like couches. I'm just gonna,
Chairs and sofas.
I'm just gonna sit down and eat my pie for a minute. When I'm done with that, I guess I'll just ask Jerry. Hey, I know probably everybody has asked you this. Do you know where we could learn anything about Naga here?
I think that's what some people were saying those snakes were near the chasm.
Yeah, anything like that?
The snakes by the chasm. If you need to know about them, I guess you could talk to them.
I meant like historical stories, lore, fairy tales about humanoid reptile people.
There's a bedtime story. If you go into the mountains before you're 18, the mountain snakes will eat you up.
Huh. Interesting. It may or may not help us. I will, I'll take it. Note it down. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, well, I better catch up with my friends. Have a good day.
And to you too.
Edwin's going to check on those above, up to the north, it looks like.
Yeah, Edwin was he literally just going to go over and ask if any of them are alive or dead, and if any need stabilizing.
Good to see you arrived, Edwin. Maybe I'll get that fight in the end if the rest of you lie here. Most of these fellas are dead. Their necks cracked way too easy from a punch. I feel they're unconscious. They'll get up at some point, but they're probably going to be tied up until we leave. I don't trust them to not cause any other issues.
While this may be a heavy-handed approach, I can understand why it's been done. We're just going to walk over and start. The ones that are unconscious, he's just making sure they're not bleeding out. Long story short, nothing particularly impressive.
Edwin, wait. Check the well, would you? One of these was trying to poison it. I don't know if they did.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one without the arm. I tore it off when he was trying to poison it.
Okay. Did you see a vial of any kind?
Oh, massive one. You know those big round bottoms? He was sloshing around with this, like, greeny purple liquid.
Why would they poison the well? That seems counterintuitive.
It was one of their threats. They said they were going to poison the whole town if they didn't tell them about the secret.
Right, I'll have a look.
What do you wish to do with the well?
I'm just seeing what I have. thought I had detect poison. How deep is this well? I'm assuming it's not 25 feet.
Oh, it's deeper.
Yeah, so it's not. I mean, I guess it's.
There is a
Oh, it's
bucket.
close.
You can bucket up some water.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do then. Bucket up some water. And I'm just double checking because I could have sworn I put it in. Or I just missed putting a cantrip in like a fool. Yes, I've missed putting a cantrip in. I know I haven't got. Yeah, I've got to take poison. Yeah, I'll just put the cantrip in at the time. Yeah, I'll just take up the. Yeah, oh God, the word came out of the bucket.
Zyron will take a bucket up for you so that you can cast your spell.
Sure.
As you look over the water, you do not see that it is poisoned. If anything, it looks like it was recently magically cleaned.
It looks like it has been poisoned, but it has been recently fixed. Renato, I take it that was your doing.
Renato looks to the side at you. Yes. And he goes back to speaking with Tarkin.
As I thought. Alfred, you have to worry about the water. It's been de-poisoned.
Ah, good.
Strange. I didn't think that this kind of behaviour was even allowed in the DST. But I suppose I was wrong.
It's
Nope, that's why they're dead.
detrimental to their points for the very least.
I can imagine. The desperation of some people for this prize must be great. So must their greed as well.
Does anybody know if there's a library around here somewhere?
I don't think this place is large enough for one, but the closest thing usually would be a church. And those windows...
Well, I'm pretty sure that building right across from the Cherry's place is probably a church, the one with the bell.
we should probably start there. Do any of you have anyone
right?
you... I think so. That one there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of you have anyone you wish to converse with? I understand I've wanted to walk over and have a look, but I think that's just a medical instinct. These people, I don't think, are foes, per se, but we should be aware that this is going to probably be a scenario where we're going to have to face at least one of them. Only one of us can win, and if we do pick it up, there's nothing stopping them from non-lethally knocking us out, taking a change of our memories, and simply stealing it from us.
That is true. Although I believe they did also say that there's potentially up to 3, but not necessarily going to be any more than 1.
Then we should labour under the assumption there is 1. 3 would be nice, but...
Yeah.
Jazenka? Now.
I'm good to just start looking.
Excellent.
So we're going for a search then?
Shall we just go knock on the church's doors?
Ask them
I would
nicely.
agree.
Oh, didn't want to step in the blood. My bad.
Someone's sanitary.
You seem distracted, Jazenka. Is all well?
I'm alright, just wary.
I see. We may rest if it is needed. We had quite the night.
Zyron will go ahead and knock on the door, see if anybody answers.
you will hear a muffled, only because the door is relatively thick, of enter.
Alrighty.
Opening the door leads into a modest church, though it's one that you would typically be standing or kneeling within. There are 4 stone statues depicting 4 different Daefic-like people, in the center of which there is a cross with a line to each one. Speaking with what seems to be a priest of sorts, or you could say father, you can see Commander Praxis, who I don't think is showing his name for some reason.
Nope, it's not. There it is.
Praxis will look at your party and then back at the priest. Thank you, father. Praxis then walks over and holds a hand out to Zion to shake.
We're on pretty good terms with Praxis, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll go ahead and do that then. Commander Praxis.
Zion, good to see your party was able to make it here. We've had a few troublemakers, and without my legion, it's hard to maintain control. But I was more than easy to persuade to have Aristat take over that requirement.
I heard that you were one of the first to arrive.
One of them, yes. Whilst we are used to forced marching, of course, undead don't need to do a forced march. I believe I was the 4th to arrive.
Well, I understand that this is a competition, but if there's anything that you don't think you would be willing to check up on yourself, there's something that we could take off your hands that would be appreciated. But if not, we'll just talk to the priest over there. Probably learn a lot of the things you just learned yourself.
Well, I learned they have a strange faith, but nothing abhorrent. I'm just trying to see if there's any connection between things. But I'll leave you to your own questions.
Much appreciated. I wish you the best.
And you? He will nod at the rest of the party and leave.
What are the statues depicting?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask them to look at that too. Edwin and well, mostly Drzenka, but don't I have a little bit of knowledge? I do have a little bit of knowledge religion. That would be what we're rolling, right?
You won't know what these are if they are specific to this place.
Ah, okay.
But there are 2 men and 2 women. One of them is holding a square stone marked with a single vertical crack. One is wielding a spiraled feather carved from pale stone. Another has a hollow circle carved into black rock. And the last has a flame enclosed within a mountain outline.
Probably going to need those descriptions.
I can get those for you. Oh, come on. Let me paste. There you go.
Oh.
Are these entities that we are aware of anyway? Are
Nope.
they... Okay,
These
so
are your first time of hearing about them. They do have plaques at the bottom.
Okay. Could we give those a read?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what the...
Oh, is that...
The plaques
I
are
thought
for
there was
their names and
extra.
their titles, and then the dash is what they're holding.
Got it. Okay. Do they
Good
have... You go first, go on.
I was just going to start talking to the priest, but if you have a question for the GM, go ahead and do that.
All I was going to ask is, the people who are here, are they humanoid? Are they anything
They're
else?
humanoid.
Okay, that was it.
Good afternoon, Sir Priest.
Hello, my children. Welcome to Deephold. I've not had to use these words in quite some time, or in quite such a repetitiveness, but it is welcome all the same. Are you here on a pilgrimage?
To a degree, yes. We're here seeking, perhaps lost knowledge, of the Naga folk.
That is a similar question to the others. They say you were part of the dragon-segmented trail, yes?
That is true, yes, we are part of that.
We've had a few dragons get close to Deephold over the years, but the closest to Naga folk we have engaged with are the actual Nagas that I believe are within town somewhere, as well as the old tales of the mountain snakes.
Yes, we've heard the fairy tale, I believe it is, or at least the myth or whatever of the mountain snakes. What can you tell us any more about that? From what we heard from Miss Cherry, it's just if you are under 18 and you head into the mountains, the mountain snake people will eat you.
They are not snake people, they are just large snakes made of rock. They are a creation of Vorum. He makes it so anything that is to be forgotten dies within silence of the mountains. That is why any who is beyond adulthood cannot leave, because they would die further afield than here.
Oh.
I will note, however, that is more of a children's scare tactic to make sure people don't run away from home. We are quite far from many other settlements, and being at the basin of a mountain, you'd have to have quite the strong calves to take you out of here.
Yes. So you don't know of any, like, fables or fairy tales or anything that of snake people?
There are accompanying tales and fictions surrounding the whole mountain snake scare tactic to children. But we don't see many snakes at the basin of the mountain, especially since if they were to get this far, many birds would carry them off into the distance. There's also not many birds down here that they could steal the eggs of. We do have some chocobos as well, and they love to get a dinner that isn't worms and wheat.
Yeah. Do you happen to have a library or a historical records or anything like that?
We have a few tomes within the church, mostly for the religion of the Stone-bound Concord. A few religious texts that have been brought here but from other settlements, speaking of their faiths. We are aware of others, such as Alexander, Bahamut, and the like, but we are so far beyond most of those, and nobody here has spoken of much in the way of visions as some of the those on pilgrimages spoke of. Aside from the religious and some educational texts that we have, you're best off looking in the house next to here. Whilst we do not have a proper mayor, that is where the eldest of the village resides, and he is one of the very few that can actually write.
When you're saying the house next to here, is it north, south?
He points towards the north.
Oh, okay. Huh. Alright, well. I would like to at least look over the religious text that you have for your own religion. I've never seen it before, but...
Of course, we have several copies. I can also give you the cliff notes if you are in a rush.
I think I'd rather have a copy of the book, if that's okay.
That it is. I would ask for a gil, more of a lending fee that I can return on the book's return.
Sure. I don't think I have actually any cash on me. Like I said, I think it's just the stuff that's set aside for me, so... I would ask Al to...
I want some allowance.
Al, can I have my money, please?
How much do you need this time?
1 gil.
She will toss a coin to Zairin.
He'll hopefully catch it and then hand it over.
Thank you. Ah, a new mint. Lovely. I might actually have to exchange this with one of ours. We have a collector in town.
Ah. Well, as long as it's of equal value, I don't mind.
Oh, it will be, yes.
Well, thank you very much for your assistance. Hopefully we'll get out of your hair before too long. All of this taking over your town seems to be quite a strain on your resources.
Actually, it's quite the influx of gil from what I'm hearing. Those that were uppity were dealt with, possibly in a more harsher manner than Selfra would have wanted, but dealt with nonetheless. Those that are still here, I believe, are the paying kind. We'll have to exchange them with merchants that do come through here every now and again.
Well, hopefully this all benefits your town in the end. So, if there's any troublemakers or anything like that, feel free to contact either us or Alfia. She's the one that took care of the problem before. I think most of the people, like you said, that are left in the town are not necessarily the troublemaking type, but there are still more that are on the way that may be those types.
Thank you for the warning. I didn't catch your name. I am Karthurra, the head priest.
I'm Zairin Forklaw.
He will shake your hand.
Good.
I've only met 3 other Kikerns in my lifetime. It's nice to see more.
Oh, you have? Yeah. We're not very populous, but there are a few of us from where I come from. We had a village of our own, but that's past.
I am sorry to hear. May Aerolith look over them.
Yeah, most of us have found a better place to live now. So, it all worked out in the end.
That is good to hear. Is your Ronso Hrothgar friend a pilgrim as well?
Yeah, that would be Drazenka. She's an acolyte of the Lady of Ice.
Yes, Shiva, I think it was.
Shiva, that's correct.
We've had many, many Ronsos move through here, worshipping Shiva.
It does seem the type of environment that they enjoy. The high mountains and cold.
I believe it's more traveling to places of worship, and it's just these are the types of places you would normally find a altar dedicated to Shiva, as they say.
Fair enough.
Sadly, I had to tell them the sad tale that we do not have anything like that, at least not within Deephold.
Well, in my experience, most of the Shivanites are not opposed to other religions. They just have their own faith.
Of course not. They were very intrigued with the worship of the stone-bound Concord. We spoke at length over several days about it.
Oh. Yeah. Well, I don't really have any more questions or anything for you at the moment. Do any of you guys have questions? Comments? Concerns?
Not at this time. It seems
No.
these deities hold some purpose here, and the priest here has been kind enough to state that about the snakes in the mountains. I think that's a thread we can follow. Thank you.
I'd be very interested in also having a conversation, exchange of faith, so to say, about your local religion. But understand we have taken quite a few moments of your time already.
I have the whole day to listen and speak, unless I have other visitors. We've already had our mass for the week, so the church only ever sees people wanting blessings.
I think you will indeed be having more visitors. We have more people in the DST who I'm sure will be asking you similar questions, but Zenka, if you wish to have an exchange of faith, we can surely spend some time.
Well, I can do that later as well. Might be more pressing for us to pursue our own leads. Before I pursue my
agree.
personal interests like that.
Sometimes you must, but I see.
Well, and also your own interests may unearth something that would help us in the DST as well.
Perhaps.
All right. Priest, father, how should I call you?
Most people call me father.
Well, father, it was a pleasure speaking to you. I hope that we get to speak again in the future over mundane matters or religious.
As do I, son. I hope you a speedy finding of whatever truths you seek.
Thank you very much. All right, you guys. Go see if we can talk to the mayor. Ah, I'm stuck. Dotara just sitting there talking to Commander Brexus.
Yeah, they're exchanging words.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it out loud in case anyone overhears, but following Zaire.
Moving towards the elder's house. I assume you knock on the door, at which point a elder Garif will open it and speak for you. Ah, more visitors. What can I do to assist you?
Good afternoon, Elder. We've heard that you would be the one to talk to about the history of the town.
Yes. I am the elder, though it's always a insult, I think, just because I'm old. I'm Braleaf. What is your name, sir?
I am Zairen. My companions are Edwin, Drazenka, and Al.
Greetings.
Okay.
Hello.
I've seen... No. I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm not one to flirt with other races, and it is definitely not that, but I've seen you in my dreams, I feel like.
Myself or somebody else?
He's speaking to Jazenka.
Oh, okay.
As they're like eye to eye, because he's very tall for a grief.
I hope I'm not too forward, but what sort of dreams?
You have at your back many Profgars, all wearing ice tiaras, large staves, and flowing robes. I always see you coming across that Severn Bridge. It doesn't creak, it's made of stone, it's sturdy. And you fill this town with a new sensation. But that is as far as the dream goes from my memory. I have many dreams.
Do your dreams have a substance at all? Are they religious in nature?
Not always. I used to have nightmares about the mountain snakes as a child, and I often dream of the depictions we have to the stone-bound Concord. But I also have many dreams about the fields, climbing trees, going across the mountains, and other walks of life I may have endured, becoming a merchant.
We did have a talk with the head priest Karthurra, and he mentioned that it is not unusual for devotees of Shiva to wander up in here.
Yes. We've had many Hrothgars make their way down here. They always say it's a normal thing for them, but they're the most common pilgrims we get to this locale. A few others, Bahamut and the like. I don't remember all the names. Far too many.
It is a sizable pantheon.
Indeed. New, old, true gods. And all the demis besides.
And the primals.
The what now?
I think we're getting a bit off track here.
Well, anyways, we would like to hear about the history of the town, if that's okay. If you've got any writings or fables or stories that you have to share.
Oh, yes, of course. He then shows you into his house and the living room, where there are 5 bookshelves full to the brim with books, some books on the top of it, and some on top of stools. Ever since I was around 60-something, people just started filling my house with these. Eventually, they called me Elder, and, well, for being 120, I think I have too many books.
Oh, there's no such thing as too many books, sir.
But I've already read them all. They're just gathering dust, and I don't have the bones to be dusting.
Can't you find one of the young scamps around town and give them a sweetbread or something like that to do it for you?
I tried. They do it for a week or free, but they eventually get bored.
When we have a moment. Oh, go on.
It is a valuable collection to have regardless.
Yes. But, my kind often doesn't have need for that when we enter our casing.
When we have a moment, I wouldn't mind cleaning these books for you. You never know, there may be something useful in there, but if you wouldn't mind, you could have a read of. It seems these rock snakes may be something that we need to look into. How large are the rock snakes typically? Have you seen one before?
I believe you've been talking with some of the youngsters. The mountain snakes aren't real.
Can I sense motives up?
Sure. He seems truthfully amused that you're asking more like biological stuff about the snakes.
Okay.
That is actually something I was curious about myself, is whether the mountain snakes are an actual construct or merely a tale to warn children about.
As far as I've lived in this town for over 100 years, I've never seen one. I've heard the people being accosted by them, but I believe it's to keep the tale strong. We need to make sure children don't wander too far. We already had a chasm near the village. We don't want them climbing up a mountain. But if you wish to know the tale, the length of the tail, the mountain snakes are around 20 feet long. Big enough that they can eat 2 to 3 adults, about 6 or 7 children.
Are they meant to have arms or appendages other than...
A snake with arms? That's a lizard. We have a lot of lizards around in the mountains.
I don't know if you've met the Naga folk that are currently in town. They're part of the DST that we're all participating in.
Oh, those Lamia things.
Similar but different.
You'll have to forgive my ignorance. We only have so many species within this basin, and, well, unless people move here, we're only going to be stuck with what we have. But if, yes, at least a few of those look like snakes. There's one that's a lot larger with arms, but as far as the mountain snakes, for comparison, I suppose they are a similar size, but the mountain snakes have no limbs besides a long body.
In the fables or the stories, are the mountain snakes able to speak languages?
There is a accompanying tale. A snake called Sliff. I believe there is a familiar tale outside of Deephold about a Pied Piper. Essentially, Sliff is a trickster snake. They lure children out of the town to their cave and eat them.
That sounds like a lead.
You seem quite vehement that the mountain snakes do not exist. Is there anyone in town who claims to have seen one?
There's a bard in town. We often listen to his music every month or so when we want to experience something joyful. But a few of the more rambunctious children would say they saw a snake. Get as close to the danger as you can to prove that you're tough.
Do you know their name at all? Were they back in the tavern or elsewhere?
The bard?
Yes, of the bard.
Of course. The bard is Tonka. I believe he... I don't know if I've seen him today. You might be better off asking the stable boy. He and Tonka are good friends.
Sort of catch everyone's eyes at that, then. Thank you, Chief.
You are welcome. It's always nice to have people that listen.
With that, I think Edwin would just say his goodbyes for now, unless anyone's got anything they want to ask this person.
I kind of want to just take a quick look over the books that he's got and see if anything jumps out at me. Paying particular attention to the ones that are most forgotten and hidden, if possible.
Roll me perception.
All right. Bam.
Scanning over the bookshelves, you find a few books here or there. You actually find the storybook about the mountain snakes, as well as a pop-up picture book for a sliff, as well as a few older records of the inhabitants of the village, though it seems like they haven't been recorded in the past 40 or so years. The person who used to do it probably died and nobody picked up the job of doing so.
Is it alright if I borrow a couple of these?
Oh, yes. You really like that tale, don't you?
Well, it does have a bit to do with what we're looking for here in this town, so, any information that might have been forgotten or lost, it might help us.
I am one of the few people that can write in the town. I used to write a bit, but with all this new influx of people, feels like I should get my writing chops back. Maybe sell a few volumes.
Anything else from you guys?
Nothing from me.
Alrighty.
Yep, nothing from me.
Thank you very much for your time.
I hope you have a pleasant stay in Deephold.
I do as well, and I hope that we don't disturb your peace too much. Alright. Where's Edwin going?
It's gonna take a stay.
I was just waiting for you. The doors to the stable are just over there, but I don't see the stable boy. And I see Architect ahead. We should just be cognizant that people may know this already, but others may be following us for a lead or such.
There. Is this the stable to the north of us?
Yes. That's a window.
I'm.
You're looking through the window.
I was.
Moving up to the doors of the stable. We will have our break here.
Alrighty.
Ceasing.
Well, something to pursue, but
Yeah. It's one of those things though, like we've come across Naga who have been fine. I say fine, like better on land. But not that many of them. But yeah.
Alright, everyone's back. As Al really wants to hang out with the elder.
No.
Feel free to open those big old barn doors unless you're gonna talk.
Give it a little knock before we just barge on in.
Mhm.
Hello?
Opening up the doors leads into a very long set of stables, with the stable boy forking some hay that he stabs it into as he notices you come in. Howdy! What can I do for you? New faces every single minute round here.
Crap, I forgot the name of the person that we were asking about.
Onka.
Yeah, the bard.
Oh yeah. Hey, we're new in town, as you noticed, but we're looking for the bard. We were told you might know where they're at.
Ah, you're looking for Tonka. Well, second people that wanted to learn about that. He was gonna take a nap, but always past his house and wait stables. We're your neighbours, you see. So, got them all up. Well, actually, no. I was gonna get them all up. Wasn't in.
Huh. So you're not sure where he could be then?
Ah, plenty of places. Plenty of places. Check the lighthouse.
Lighthouse, that sounds fun. Anywhere else that might be auspicious for us to check out?
If he's not in town, and you've checked around town, there's a few other places you might go. Is everyone staying outside?
We haven't invited him, we're operating on vampire rules.
It's a stable. You can go in.
It's a public facility, man.
Yeah.
You never know.
I just need to know if anyone is staying outside, because then there'll be a different thing for you to say. Al is staying outside.
She's coming.
Alright. As you begin speaking with many, you will start to hear pitter-pattering on the roof as if it were raining. But instead of it being a longer shower, it comes in spurts. Weird. Guess we got rain today.
What was that?
If we look out the door, is it raining outside?
Or somebody just closed the door. Do you want to open the door?
Yes, I was going to open the door.
As you open the door, the floor just outside is pitter-pattered with blood across it, as you can hear explosions, though more like splatters, in the sky.
Uh-oh.
Rush out.
Yeah.
Rushing out, you see a similar design to where many months ago, Aristat had engorged himself to make a ribcage cage, but instead there are now massive bones, kind of in a dome around the village, with monsters trying to work their way in that are exploding as they get close. Many of the other contestants are in a row trying to fight them back, though another comes running up from the north down south as he keeps yelling, "Help! Help! Anyone around?"
We will follow that right away. Where are they at? You said from the north to the south, but where? Oh, that guy. I see him now. What's the matter? How can we help?
Ah, good, found you. Boss trouble. Balbagi, been captured.
Take us there.
By who?
Dunno.
Or what?
Got like a scully jaw. Think they're a necromancer. Lots and lots of undead. Told me to go get help.
Okay.
Should be.
Keep going into town and go talk to Aristat and tell him that we're on the way as well.
I'm just trying to see if there was like an undertone here of any kind, as if to get us out of the village, because necromancers shouldn't have that many people if they are DST contestants, but they might not be contestants.
Might not be.
They seem incredibly startled, but they don't seem to be lying.
Okay, let's go. If we're going, I mean, I'll just make sure things like magic vestments are on, mage armor's on, the basics.
Mm-hmm.
They're all going to be extended. Alrighty.
Those ones should have already been good for the day, most likely.
Yeah, I'm just reminding in case anyone needs them.
Yeah.
Are you casting anything else on your approach?
Does this person, we didn't catch their name, do we know how far away they are? Or what, like, any idea of time?
About 10 minutes away.
10 minutes, then I will cast Death Ward on everyone, because it's a necromancer. And Dotaro. Yeah, that's fine.
So go ahead and cast the invisibility when we get closer.
Dotaro will cast Protection of Elements for 120 HP versus Shadow.
Yeah, I could cast loads of shit now, but I'm not going to. We'll just get there, I think.
He needs to spend his MP.
Yeah.
Rushing your way in the direction given to you by the other banger, you will reach a observatory / lighthouse. Even deeper into the basin, there is even a bed of water here. You would never call it a sea, so this being a lighthouse is a bit strange, but the pond is incredibly large, probably a few miles into the horizon. And the music isn't working. When would it ever? A short dirt and stone path winds up to the entrance that has a raised kind of balcony area, but it's not that high up, with several circular towers interconnected. The top is both a dome and also a light, though you can see just the outskirts of a massive telescope peering into the sky. towards the north, you see the cliff face that goes into the pond down below. I guess lake. It's a big body of water, but it's not the sea.
Okay. Did the Bangar who was coming with us, have they just held back for a minute?
Zyron
told-
said to go into town, so he's gone into town.
Yeah, I told him to go.
Apologies, yes. You are right. Okay.
Go tell Aristat what's going on, because he would be the best to know what to do with a necromancer, most likely.
I think then, as we get up, I will cast protection from evil communal on everyone. I'll work out the minutes in just a moment. I will extend it. But seeing this may be a trap of some kind. Watch your footing. Let's be careful.
Yeah. I'm going to take. Is this a different day from when we fought the Eagles, or no?
Yes.
It is, right? Okay. All right, so I'm going to take a vote of time and a swift action to give myself haste, and then take a standard action to activate see invisibility.
We're not in combat, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
As soon as we get the door, then Al will take a decoy scope and an ethereal mask.
That's not a bad shout, actually. I do have a spare decoy scope. I might use that.
I don't remember what that one does.
Mirror image.
Mirror image.
Oh yeah.
Dota will cast shield run everybody.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, that's gone. Decoy scope's 1D.
As you make your way towards the door, it is going to bash open as a tumbling roll of corpses makes their way out of it. The ground also shakes and cracks as claws and talons work their way out of the earth beneath.
Okay.
No.
Should have cast something before we did this, but that's okay. That's a lot of dudes. Alright.
It's a bunch of dudes.
Bunch of dudes in a bunch.
They do be bunching.
Jazenka may get pushed to the side.
Alright. I don't believe you fought these ones before.
Not the big balls, no. We fought the other ones in the Death Dragon's place, but we didn't get anything from them, I think.
Alright, for the big culmination, it is knowledge religion.
I'm going to aid somebody because I can actually.
Can't in combat.
Nope.
Oh, you can't. Okay, never mind. Well, I'll try anyways.
Just just roll it.
Bam. Not
Yeah,
too
you're
horrible, but I rolled a 2. Could have been worse.
too big.
This is a undead army. Rested armor still clings to the bones of this horde of undead creatures, sword scraping against all terrain as it fills the air with the stink of oil, blood, and grave dirt. You can learn 2 traits.
Okay. Would creature type be one? Because these look like troops, but I don't know.
So we have undead army troop already? This is different,
Oh.
right?
This is the exact same thing then. You have 4 of them.
Okay,
Like a-
massive 30
Oh.
undead. No, this has got a different description. Massive 30 undead in a clump, coordinated and well armored. They move like a normal army of soldiers. This is.
I mean, when we got the Black March orb,
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of.
so we also figured out like how the troops would work.
Yeah, we didn't fight
If so,
them,
that's
we
the
saw
same
them.
thing, yeah. It's the same creatures, just different description.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this may be the thing that marked Zyron. Good to know.
Undead traits, troop traits, and no resistances is what we have.
Okay, good to know. Thank you, Zyron.
That's not Zaire that did that. That's Entro, but okay.
Alright, so
You
we
are.
have
You're
these.
both.
They are going to work their way into you.
Oh. God damn it. I feel like these are like essentially swarm-ish type creatures.
That's what troops are. Yeah, they're just bigger versions of a swarm. They're usually like people-sized, and you've got you can still hit them with weapons.
Okay.
Does anyone have combat reflexes?
Combat reflex. Yes.
Then this will provoke
How many times?
once.
Oh, just once. Okay. Just a single attack then.
Yes.
I need to go to the attacks page. Is this a surprise round or no?
Surprises them appearing. This is just normal turn now.
Okay.
You will stab into these creatures, but you feel like you're doing a lot less than you would normally.
Yep, that's fair.
As it is going to move through everyone. That's Dotaro's sheet. That's not what I wanted to open.
Would that trigger my unexpected strike?
And mine.
Maybe? I don't know
move.
if you... I don't know if it would work on a troop, but I'll double check.
Ability.
Well, for like my one is if I threaten more than one enemy. So if this counts as more than one enemy because it's a troop, then I guess not.
And also all of the squares around me count as difficult terrain.
You should be able to. Unless you had... Well, you don't have combat reflexes, do you, Jester?
No, I don't.
So it wouldn't provoke from you for this round.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, you won't get an unexpected strike, but if Siren does, he can do that as well.
Yeah, I do. Did you hear what I said about the difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay. Back to it. So I get a secondary attack from unexpected strike, correct?
Yes.
Come on. 9 and a 2. Jeez.
You'll hit again, doing less than normal.
Whoa, okay. Well, that's good to know.
It's very easy to hit when there's many of them.
Yeah.
Alright, I need everyone to give me a fortitude save, please.
I need to do my bones. Sorry. My bones.
I'm going to use Charmed Life on this.
Okay, good enough.
Of course.
Don't want to be left behind.
Oh, 2 of them. Nice.
Alright, Zenka takes 26, Al 22, Zone 26, Edwin 21, and Dora 22.
What damage is this?
Yeah.
It is just damage. It would be reduced by Stone Skin.
Which
If you had
nobody
it.
currently has.
It's physical damage, so if you have DR, it applies.
Which we worked out that I do not.
Not yet. Not with that attitude.
True.
This old boy is then coming out of the observatory. Zone, you'll get 1 because it's still in your area.
Okay.
It's opportunity.
Just 1 attack of opportunity? No unexpected strike? Okay.
Yes, it's not. It's for. I keep forgetting the wording of unexpected strike. I've only used it like twice.
I'll look it up for you real quick.
I guess the foe that moves into. I'm gonna guess yours is different than the rage one.
Yeah, it's the night talent one. Okay. Actually, I just realized something. I might not be able to do that. Hold on.
Once per defensive stance.
Oh, and I'm not even in defensive stance, so
Wow.
yeah, that's why I said I can't. So you take all that damage back.
You still have your just attack opportunities anyway.
Yeah, just the attacks of opportunity is fine.
Alright, Zion and Al, I need you to give me a fortitude save again, please.
Okay. Saves fortitude. And this is a different one from
It's a different
before? Okay. I will once again use Charmed Life.
Alright. Zarian to take 20 damage. Juzenka?
Zenka!
Ow.
I'm thinking
Takes 23. I don't know, maybe you've got the shield abilities from either characters.
Uh-huh.
Ow.
So am I just in this thing square?
Yes, it can occupy other creatures because it's a swarm-like thing. It's a troop.
Okay, fair enough. Well, if that's the case, then I will full attack it. Yeah, no, I'll full attack it. Don't think I need to go into accurate stance for this. But as a swift, I will activate my maw. And these can't be flanked, correct?
Cannot.
Okay. Where's the crit confirm? Weird.
I mean, you have to fix your macro, but they can't be crit anyway.
Oh, I thought it said these things can be crit.
No. No crits, no flanking, no precision.
What did Edwin post in then about troop traits?
Yeah.
Because
Troop
it says,
traits.
but it is subject to critical hits and sneak attacks, if the
Yeah.
component of the creatures are subject to such attacks.
And undead are in those categories.
Fair enough. I might have copied the wrong text in here. Doesn't help that troop information is split across 3 different pages.
No, of course not. Why would anything be easy?
Yeah. Alright, yeah, sorry. They could be crit.
Alright.
Or can they?
Does that confirm?
Yeah, you never know. Could be ghosts.
Where was I there? Alright. As far as you can tell, you're doing full damage.
That's the extra wing damage if it does crit confirm.
As you make your way through this undead horde, they will break apart into dust and crumble away.
Nice. Did that take all the attacks, or is there something left over?
All the attacks.
Cool, cool. I'm happy with that.
Big chunk of hit points, I think.
And I'm just going to check something before I end my turn. Take swift action. Right, no, okay, I'm done.
This old boy sees that the exit is now free for him, but he can move through them anyway. Where is my radii? Yep, fine.
Get out of here.
Can move up to here and summon up a thick cloud over the party.
Rude.
I need everyone to give me a fortitude save, please.
Yeah, another charmed life.
Alright.
Not very is left.
Alright. Everyone takes 9 shadow, but you did have protection from Dotaro, so take it off that health. And Dotaro is now blinded.
Dotaro, no!
Did Dotaro's save take into account? Oh, it's not a. I take it this isn't a death spell, a magical death effect. It's just a thing these guys do. Ignore that then. All right.
We have how much shadow HP?
120.
120. I take it Dotaro has a resistance bonus already. If he didn't, he would get +2 from protection against evil, assuming these things are evil.
He does.
Cool.
This fella is going to enchant his sword and charge his way down, I think.
Mr. Popo.
I think he... Does he not? No, he does. I need to double check if this works as it is meant to. Nope, that's the wrong one. He's not going to charge, he's going to move, I think. Indeed, he's going to move up to here. Moves into any friend square, but you also... So you cannot do friend strike out because you threaten the undead army. And Zari can't do it anyway because he's not in defensive stance. They enchant their sword and slice into Ow. Ow, have you taken off the protection deflection bonus from the other fight?
Yes.
So your AC is 34, yeah?
Correct.
Alright.
That's with my ace.
They
Totaro's shield.
Yes. They will just barely get through your magical defenses as they slice into you.
Can I unexpected strike him now that he's come into my range? Wait, no, I can't because
No,
the other thing.
I just said why you couldn't.
I know.
You'll take 26 damage that you can have DR for, 6 shadow, which you have the health for, and a fort save, please.
What's the total DR again?
Whatever you have. Unless you mean for the shadow, shadow health is 120.
Yeah, that's 120. And no, I don't have any actual DR. And a fort save. Oh wait, hang on. No, I forgot. I have flipping what do you call it? Mirror images.
Oh,
Since when?
Fuck, it hits me anyway. I have one mirror image left.
Did you roll one on them? I never saw in the chat where you rolled it.
Where is it? Up.
So you did. With your initiative.
Above Edwin's initiative.
Is that just something you have from going into rage?
No, that was
No,
I
we use
took
decoy
a
scopes.
decoy scope.
Oh yes, you did. I did hear you say that. Yes. All right. This pile of bodies. It's going to work their way through. they are going to move up to here, which is going to get a bit confusing. This will provoke from Siren, Ao, and Drazenka.
Ba-da-ba-da. Bam.
That'll hit. Doing less. Drazenka will hit. Doing less. And I need everyone give me a fortitude save, please.
No.
I'm gonna risk it. Oh,
Risk paid
thank
off.
God. It paid off real well.
Alright. Edwin, as their weapons and claws slash into you, you feel the filth get all over you as you become slower and more feeble. As Edwin, you take 28 damage and you suffer a -2 to your attack and damage rolls. Then damage to the other people, but everybody else saved.
Okay.
This fella is going to move on down and is going to enchant his blade to slash at Zairin.
Okay.
They will miss. Dotaro, blinded. Just double check. Sadly, no longer has the thing that can get rid of blindness, I don't think. So here. Sucks to be him right now.
If he holds, I can help him, but I probably won't have a chance to tell him that in the moment.
Yeah, you can. You can speak.
Yeah, I'll just yell to you, Dotaro. I'll return your sight momentarily. Hold, if you can.
You shall do so. Zairin.
Okay, so free action, defensive stance. Where'd it go? There it is. And also drop into defensive. And I'm going to attack at the one directly north of me. Full attack. And I am hasted. So that's cool. Bam. stupid crit confirm.
The first 2 will miss. The third will hit. Sadly, will not confirm. You are doing less than normal.
Yep.
And the last will hit. And confirm.
Very good.
Is that it?
That should be it for me.
Edvin.
Okay. I don't know if these guys threaten or not, so I am just going to use one of my protected castings for the day to cast without provoking. But before that, sorry, I'll just quicken cast Blinder on Dotaro.
Alright, that won't need the protected, but you can use it for the other spell.
Yep. Weird question. Would Consecrate, if I attached it to... It says if it contains a altar, shrine, other permanent fixtures to your deity. I'm assuming that means a building, because we do have 2 artifacts of Shiva on our persons.
It would have to be something that isn't so movable. Yes, it would need to be a building.
Got it. Okay. In that case then, I mean, you guys seem okay. You're not particularly... Yeah, we're taking a bit of damage, but it's not the end of the world. I'll use Stone Singing Communal. I'll make that reach just so I can go duh on everyone. So you can have that. And at the end of my turn, I will cast... So hold on, that's 6. Yep, 6. At the end of my turn, I will immediate action cast Close Wounds Mass. No more than 30 feet apart, 1 creature per level, so I can hit everyone, including the undead. So I've split the calculations. So it's 51 healing to all of us, 29 damage to them. Save is will for half. Doesn't have a DC. DC's 22. And
You have... Oh, can you just do it to both?
It says...
Well, you can't do it to them because they're specific targets, so it'd be the Draugrs, yeah?
Yeah, sorry, I can't do it to the troops. I'm just saying these guys, because they're all within 30 feet. Yeah, I was doing it on the Draugrs. It just says creatures, doesn't say I need to split it, as far as I can tell.
Yeah. Alright.
So everyone...
We'll save. What's the DC?
22. I don't know why it's not saying in there, because it does... It's written down. It might be because it's harmless.
Maybe.
But yeah. Everyone heals that. You also gain 8 temp, and that's me done. So, everyone remember to heal yourselves. Look at you, Al.
The undead will roar in a raspy voice.
Alrighty.
Dotaro, I don't think he... That's Draugr. Dotaro, I don't think he has the cast defensive thing. Unless it's base cleric, he has so many features. Why'd I make him?
Protected casting is a base cleric feature, but it's 13, so I don't know what level he is.
Yep, I just got to that. He's going to use his one of 3 of those to cast Firinger.
Fair.
Is he able to eliminate certain squares or no?
Won't need to.
Not from there, no.
But that's where he's casting. He's going for the big boys, big groups. As he rolled really high. His saves are atrocious, but so are they. They rolled a 2, a 3. The one over all of you burns to cinders.
Nice.
Multiplications also means that this one's going to burn to cinders. Why did he have to survive? One at the back, however, is going to save.
Aw.
Alright. Take out his MP. He's probably good to stay where he is. This one over here is going to make his way downtown. It's going to be staying on top of you. This will provoke from everybody that has melees, and twice from zone if you want to use your unexpected strike.
Sure. So, 1, 2.
Zion will crit confirm. Dotaro will also hit, doing a lot more damage. Well, than normal, not than you. So Zoe going to take hers, or did you already use yours?
I did mine already. It hasn't been my turn yet.
Okay. Push the big red button. There we go. I need everyone to give me a fortitude save, please. Why does this not have that damage in it? Oh, because the sheet is like, ooh, there's no damage. Because I had to recalc for some reason.
Oh, that's probably a blinded for me. Or whatever it is. This. Oh no, this is the filth fever or whatever it is. Fun.
There can be all sorts. Actually, need to save from me. Sorry, they pass.
Yes, everybody. For what it matters, those are the damages. Stone Skin will come into play.
Alrighty.
Okay. So 8. And Stone Skin is 10 at a time, right?
10 at a time,
Yeah.
yes. So Boyo is making his way downtown and is going to explode. That's the wrong sheet.
Actually explode or do a thing?
No, he's going to create a black cloud against everyone again. And
Yeah.
once again, I'm asking everyone to give me a fortitude save.
Okay. I'm going to use my last charmed life on this one. Oh, shouldn't have, but whatever.
It is what it is.
Yeah. I don't want to be blind. Blind is bad.
Alright,
Have you got
everyone just
plus-
takes 15 shadow.
I've got plus 18 and then plus 9.
Charm life.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's add my charisma modifier, which is +9 to a save.
Drazenka.
Quick channel as a move.
Mm-hmm.
Should get everybody, all the undead critters around me, even this guy. It's in the wrong square. Yep.
Alright. That is the wrong number. Please call again. Nope. Nope. This guy. Thank you. Then the horde. All right. And then
Can't really ignore friendly squares with the horde right on top of us, right?
no, because it'd be
Yeah.
technically be avoiding the horde.
Yeah. Fuck it. As a standard action, I'm just gonna do that again. Another channel.
Fair.
Yep.
Worse on the damage, but it's what it is.
It's a good chunk though. It's what? Yeah.
It's mostly for like these guys, because they seem to be harder to hit.
Yeah.
This fella's gonna turn to a pile of ash.
There you go.
That's what we like to see.
Just doing my cleric things.
Not fan of undead. Be gone.
That channel is only for damages,
Enemies.
right?
Yes,
None of
damage
them-
to undead.
Okay.
Mhm.
None of them were healing. Got it.
Nope.
No.
That one also
No
turns
worries.
to ash.
That's fair. I just double checking, making sure.
The hordes
have
also
Edwin.
go to turn away.
Yeah, Edwin for healing. Don't need my channels for healing.
Alright, 2 Draugr and another army are done.
Cool. Who wants a blessing? That's like the only thing I get.
Probably a blessing to attacks, maybe on some of the marshals or yourself.
Yeah. Blessing, desire, and 2 attacks. It's not bad.
Alrighty. Blessing.
That's me done.
Oh.
I will 5 foot up and a full attack.
These guys can be flanked, right?
Yes. Bite hits. Doing less than normal. Claw will hit. Second claw will miss. The wing will hit, as the wing will turn into a pile of ash. Is that it from you?
That's it from me.
Zaira.
Okay. Nobody in my vicinity. So I'm going to... you have to move 10 feet to charge, right?
You have to charge 10 feet and then stop in the first square that you're able to attack from.
So I'm going to do a charge. No special bonus. Hold on. I rolled a 3, that's why. And a 5. Cool.
Is that with your blessing as well?
It should be, because it should auto-calculate extra attack stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you've got your charge as a buff, it would apply it.
Yeah, it should be fine then. But it does have charge in there, so +2 to that and -2 to my AC.
And that will miss.
Yep. Alright, well, I'm there now.
Edwin.
Okay, people seem relatively acceptable. Edwin is just gonna... Actually, I'm here. And I have... I'm pretty sure this thing has Seeking. Yeah?
1 second. So, if this is also... So, by using the temporal point to perform a full round attack, would I still get my hasted attack?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to also get that one
But
in there.
is that a full attack? Oh, you did 2 in there, yeah. Sorry, see,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
looked at yours.
Actually, I think I should have 3 in there, but I haven't changed that macro in forever because I haven't used it like once. But I'll take the hasted one for sure. So that's just a single attack.
That will hit.
I'm not even gonna worry about the last one, the -10 attack.
No.
Alrighty.
Seeking is
yep.
only for concealment, not cover.
Is it not? Okay. In that case... Yeah, it's just missed chances, isn't it? Okay. I will just do a little waddle to here. And shoot him with my staff. Don't get the second attack. Interesting. That is with that's not with -2, sorry. So -2 to attack and damage on those. Because I have that thing, I don't know what it is, but I've got it.
You will crit him though. However, you are doing it less than normal.
Okay. Yeah, not bad. That's me done.
Dodoro. It's probably going to cast a spell at him, since it's still good. It's going to explode him into flames. Or at least attempt to. Why is there no damage in there? The undead will explode a bit, but the effect will end rather shortly. With that.
Still, small explosion.
Yeah. I was about to say, Draugr, it's your turn, but that's me. He is going to slice at Zyron, enchanting the first attack.
I will attempt to parry.
Isn't parry only when I hit you?
Oh. Is it not trying to hit me?
No, when it actually does hit you. Like, if it attacks, I don't think you can
Oh.
parry.
Okay.
There's like 3 different parries. I can't keep track of them all.
Yeah, I'll double check.
Speaking of each size. Before his attack rolls. Oh yeah, parry you do it beforehand, so yeah, go ahead. Because
Yeah.
you're a fencer. It might be
Uh,
knight that does it differently. You will parry his attack. And return it to him if you are riposting.
Yep. So I have no swift action.
Drzenka.
It doesn't matter.
Trying to decide. Okay, it's probably gonna provoke anyway. Do I want to do that? I don't want to use my channels yet because we're fighting more undead, probably. I have no good single target spells that isn't ice.
You got ruin?
I got first level ruin.
Yeah, well, it's guaranteed damage.
And I got better than that, but like above second level. I got nothing.
Give him a bonk.
That isn't.
Bonk
All I
and
do
shock
is
and
like
grasp.
yeah. Might as well, I guess.
It's up to you though. I mean, to take it less, it could just be like 5 resistance for all we know.
Yeah.
When you
It's
do
true.
400 points of ice, it doesn't really matter.
Not that much, but
Still a lot of ice.
it can be. But I said enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the low level stuff. Gonna move on over to next to it. It will provoke.
It is gonna take it.
Yep.
Also, Edwin, you didn't write in your attack for the MP drain thing. Or you should
No,
remember
so
that it does that.
I'm gonna remember it. Also, I have to activate it before I do it. I think. Like I have to state I'm using it. I don't think it just happens.
It is once a round, but you just don't. I didn't know if you just forgot that was part of it.
No, I thought that was an activatable thing. Ignore me. If it's once per round, then yeah, I'll bang that in there.
It will miss.
Okay. Casting defensively, because why not? Where's it? First level? It's okay. Shocking grasp.
That'll hit. Yep, you just lightning in there. They are gonna get shocked.
Follow up with a slash.
As you slice into this, you do full damage, and it's going to become a frosty pile of ash on the floor.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Thought for sure it was resistance to slashing. Okay, good to know.
Write that down. Okay, I'll put that in there for the staff. I need to refresh because I've got millions of thingies.
Millions of
AoEs.
undead.
No, the AoEs are everywhere.
Ah. Why is there a one?
What?
Wow. when you do the circles, you do like 1 and 2 to give the circle a number. I thought mine would just break, and I was like, oh, they're not working because it's the green number or the green circle. But no, they just put the numbers on the board and not the tokens.
Huh.
Like that really helps.
Oh.
So I'm also going to refresh so my notes actually work.
While that's happening, I think Edwin's just gonna pop some stuff. If we're gonna have more fights against things like these, he'll pop 1 or 2 spells. But I'm just gonna check if we need to group up or not. It seems this necromancer is definitely ready for us. I think this is the one that you stole the army from, Zyron. We should be cautious. But we'll need
Eventually.
to move.
Dexterity.
Yep, just gonna bang those on before we go in there. So I know some of you have Dex already, but you will have a +6 enhancement.
+6 enhancement. That's fantastic.
Not if you already have a belt.
Yeah.
I don't.
Which I do.
That brings me up to 25.
You can start her at 18, but I don't think you can use most of it. I think you can use a few points.
This helps with initiative as well, which is what I'm worried about. Alright.
That brings me from 4 attacks of opportunity to 7. So, cool. Go inside.
Entering into the observatory, Zard almost walks straight into a globe of the world, as you see a kind of entrance room where the curtains are drawn across the windows and a few seats and books to rest. Towards the northeast, you will see the giant telescope primed into the sky, as you can see more of the observatory ahead. And possibly for those with further vision, you might make out some more undead standing guard before the next tower of sorts. They do not seem to react just yet.
Oh, she's on you!
No? I don't know one of me.
Oh, sorry, the cat's on us for once, which never happens. Okay, we know those creatures. Can we see Bulbago from where we are?
I can.
If you can see him, you can see him. He is currently chained up underneath a diagram of the universe with his blood bleeding into glyphs on the ground.
Okay.
I'm healed.
Okay. I'll speak to the party and just say, I can attempt to rescue him, but I don't know if there is any magical worry over there if Bulbagi's even conscious.
We do seem to be coming up against a bunch of casters, so if you could do anything for helping us to resist their spells, that'd be appreciated.
We know they cast, I guess, powerful magic, such as disintegration. Yeah, so I will cast Holy Aura, take all my IMP off, and that's be done. We should get in there now.
I was thinking more heroism, but okay. What does Holy Aura do?
Heroism, MP is possible. I could do Legion's Blessing, but this one does some pretty good stuff anyway.
+4 deflection. +4 resistance bonus on saves. I have currently for saves? Defenses.
Yeah, I'm over half down at my MP, so
that won't do anything for me at all, actually, because with
it will do something for you, but just
well,
later things.
Shield is still technically up for now, right?
Shield's a
really.
shield bonus. Yeah.
Oh, it's shield. Okay, it's not deflection.
No.
Okay, then yeah.
And
wait,
also you get spell resistance against them because we fought these guys before.
Okay, what was I thinking of? Oh, is it protect? Yeah, protect is deflection. That's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, new buff.
And yeah, if we're doing that, I mean, I don't want to stand here and if Bolwagi's dying, so let's just get in
Right.
there.
Okay, we've got
I think these guys can
AC
dispel as well.
deflection.
I
4.
wonder if these guys did dispel, they did disintegrate and they can lop your head off.
Oh yeah, it's Vorpal and
Yep.
thingy. Okay, good to know.
+4 resistance bonus on saves. It's not going to do much for me, but I'll put it in there.
Oh, I'm thinking about the spell from the red mage. They're in the
Yeah.
same fight. Got it.
She was doing
Saves, resistance.
dispels.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't really fully fight these guys, we just ran away from them.
Yeah.
Don't try for them.
Don't it?
SR 25.
So we can attest to their abilities.
Is spell resistance something that I can?
No, the rest of it just I'd keep in mind that you have it and we can refer back to the spell.
Okay. Okay, we'll take that off and put it in the notes for that spell then.
I don't see any sign of the necromancer. We should get in there while we can.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you see who healed the 32 from the channel?
I did not know. So that would bring me up to full. Okay. And I see that guy at the front end, the lens end of the
Telescope.
of the telescope. Is the telescope something I can walk underneath?
Yes, it's currently looking up into the sky. The only way you can't go through is like here.
Okay. Should I just go for attack on that guy? How
If
many
we're
rounds?
starting, we can start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go with him.
How many rounds has it been since the previous fight?
Like
I've
6.
cast a few spells. It's probably about 6.
Okay, I will take one of those rounds and redo my haste. So that'll be another moat. And I will start over. I'll probably just have it at 8. Let's do 8. And finished. Hey, there we go.
Oh. Initiative?
Are we missing somebody?
Oh.
Nope,
Oh, okay.
they're all in there. Or ours isn't. I thought you. I was still staring. It's like, oh, there's Al, but no, ours isn't in.
She's to Tucker from the dragon fight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. still recovering from a gambling addiction.
I think he's just stunned that he was able to do his dragon stuff.
Technically, she's still fatigued.
Oh, that's also. Shoot.
Did anyone remove her fatigue?
I can if it can be removed.
I'll have to double check if you can.
Because
actually.
like
Just
it's
wait.
a really wish-wash. Like it says it can't be normal, but it can also be removed. So I'm like, I don't know which one's correct.
Hmm.
I would also have been fatigued
Or, like it
because I
can't
would.
be, the time can't be reduced, but it can be removed. So I'm like, what?
Yeah, 'cause we could both.
Oh, I
reduce-
think it's if you were like an undead, you have to be fatigued just because it's a timer thing for it. But you can cure it if you have like blessing touch or whatever.
Yeah, I have calming touch, so I'll get rid of it for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zaire is also fatigued currently.
You can also get rid of that if that's during the 6 rounds we took us to
Yeah.
come
Okay.
inside. So yeah,
You can take out the
You gotta
resources.
tell us
fine.
about these things.
that's like I never use a resource anymore.
Jester, wake up. Wind up in a little makeup. Stop ordering food. Get me a pizza.
It's a beautiful
Fine.
morning.
Alright, to start this old buddy. Doing
You're
something.
also no longer fatigued if you want to be dragon now.
Good. Nope, wrong one. Nope, nope. Yep, there we go.
You can't be in the center because that's where a big ass globe is. You gotta move yourself. Sure. Yeah, that's probably the better way. This fella is gonna double check his stuff. Because I just closed it for some reason. I don't know why.
I got sights. Dotaro's got to have flashbacks of his head being chopped off.
They are going to point a deadly finger at Al.
If you are hit, you've got SR.
Lovely. How much SR is it?
25.
25. There's a chance.
You also did get a +4 deflection to your AC. I don't know if you have deflection already, but just FYI.
I do, but not +4. So I get an additional
Cool.
+3.
And if you did have worse, just make sure your dex is right, is all. With the
No, I
enhancement.
already had +6.
Sweet.
Enhancement. Is Dotaro's shield still going on, by the way, or is that gone?
You still have the shield, yes.
Oh, cool. I'll take that back on.
One second, because for some reason their sheet just decided to remove everything I put in.
Realised I put the last part of that spell in. Never mind.
Why? Just why? Why is it like this? Give me a few moments. I need to fix this sheet so its stuff works. Alright, recalc.
Work
I think it's working. Yep, he's going to do a rush attack. That works, I suppose. They are going to point their finger at Al as a green ray shoots at her. Your SR is 25, yeah?
Mhm.
Alright, Al, give me a fortitude save, please.
No, the SR worked. You're lying.
I cast a 9th level
That's a wish spell. The ray will singe your skin as you save. Take 18 damage. It is not reduced. It is then going to create 3 variants of himself.
How dare.
Rude.
The old versions didn't do this.
Edwin.
Edwin is going to keep it simple. Cast haste to go run over all. That goes down. And it's going to move to here. And that's it. That's what I got.
Zyron.
Okay, cool. So, I cannot charge through friendly spaces, can I?
Unless you have something for it? No.
Nope, I cannot. Alright. I am going to move up to there. And then once I get there, I'm going to get into my defensive stance again.
Going there will provoke, yeah?
Shouldn't, unless they have... Oh, wait. Yeah, it will. That's fine. I think I have +4 versus attacks of opportunity, so... hold on. Let's, okay, so take that off for this, and take...
Are you
that
going to
off.
parry or no?
Yeah, I'll try to.
Alright.
Okay. And riposte as well, if I can.
It will use your immediate / swift, so if you were going to use your swift something.
No, I was going to use a free action to
Okay.
drop into stance, but so yeah.
That will fail to parry. You have a +4 against opportunities, yeah?
Yes, and all of my defensive bonuses that shouldn't be on are not on, so it'd be 43 AC.
Alright. You attempt to parry with your S-stock as the scythe will hit it almost into your head, as the scythe will cut the back of your head and almost decapitate you, as they do not confirm that's their first attack is an actual 20.
Good
Jesus
lord.
Christ.
Still does damage, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, and this is not magical damage?
It's not magical, no, but I don't think any of your DRs apply for this, so it is just 20 damage.
Stone skin would still be up?
Yes, but he
Yep.
bypasses that.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, just 20 damage. Alright, cool then. Minus 20. And, okay. Okay, now that I'm here,
Mhm.
I'm going to fight defensively. I'm going to... Why is haste not ticked on? That's my bad. So it'd be one more AC on top of that. And defensive stance. And a single attack. Attack. Bam. Hey.
No, 18.
Nice.
Stabbing into this fella, you're doing less than normal.
Did I confirm my crit?
Double checking, because he has something on his sheet, but I don't know what it is. Okay, that's not what I thought it was. It's a strange name. That will confirm, yes.
All right.
Is that it?
That is a move. That is a standard, a free action. I don't have any swifts currently because I used it as for my immediate. So yeah, I'm good.
He is double checking his spells, which one would be better. Because I think he has this.
No spells for you.
Yes. Alright. My son. He is going to swift cast a spell.
Rude. I told you you're not allowed to do that.
It's probably better off with this one.
Can I don't think I might not be able to see him from there.
What the? My hand was all the way to the right. I typed GTF30 your for Ogji.
What in the world?
Bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me.
R/I had a stroke.
Alright, this creature is using a banned spell.
Oh no.
Well, I say banned. You're allowed to use the monsters. For some reason, this monster has a spell that hasn't been ported, but it is touch of idiocy.
Okay.
Rude.
No, there's no rude or Reno.
I feel called out right now.
You've been hit.
Alright, why is there no spell resistance button I could just click?
It's just a cast level check half the time, that's why.
Alright, his spell will shatter against your spell resistance.
Thank goodness. You can't make me an idiot. I already am one.
He is going to... Seeing how fucking fast you are, fast as fuck, boy, he's going to 5 foot step back.
I'm gonna follow.
How dare you?
Also difficult terrain.
Also difficult terrain.
I always keep
Yep.
forgetting you have that. Check.
Welcome to hell.
I am the
Knight's best
conductor of the hell train.
He is not going to 5 foot step back. Go back. You said you could move there.
No.
Fine. You won't let him have fun. He'll just he'll cry.
Good. Cry about it.
I guess he's just gonna slash.
Yeah, 'cause
Are
he's
you
swift.
carrying?
I will attempt to. That's not a bad one.
You rolled exactly what he got.
Meets it.
Yeah. as you parry his attack. And are you attacking him back?
Yes. As long as I have enough. As long as I have enough attacks of opportunity remaining to do so, I shall do so.
Opportunities is the parry. The riposte is the immediate. That's why you want to have a swift next turn.
Okay.
But you will hit him.
Alrighty.
Are you going to parry the rest of his attacks? Because you can parry more than once, can't you? It's just
Yes.
riposte is only once. Because riposte is immediate.
Yeah, let me go look at my.
Well, you can do it every 4 levels. Defense can use move additional time, expending an attack opportunity. So you could do more than one riposte as long as you've done the one.
So how many do I need to do?
2.
2 more parries.
2 more parries. What level fencer are you?
Level 10.
So you can riposte both.
Okay. So yeah. One more here. Do I need to take anything out for it being iterative, or is it
not for the fencer? Other
Okay.
classes get penalties.
All right?
Because warrior gets it as a
One,
talent.
and there's another one.
That second one will you will crit his blade and attack him for less than usual. And you will parry the last and hit for less than usual.
Righty.
He's not allowed to do anything. How dare. I feel like Al.
So that would be 3 attacks of opportunity for this round so far.
For the who?
For this round, for me.
Yes.
3 that I've used. Okay.
Dodoroo with speed. Gonna make his way downtown. Won't be able to stop there. Doesn't have too much. Yeah, he'll cast Rumora on the guy at the back. The one with the mirror images. Of course I didn't add it in, I just put in the text. Rumora. Yeah, I already know what that does. Alright, he gets 2d6 plus 5. 3 times.
Pew.
Pretty much pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
I do want to make a Gatling gun ruin mage one day.
I was making one for something, and I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, it was the Mouse and Move game, but just we couldn't do it.
Pew, pew, and a pew. Take off his MP. Drazenka.
Fuck, and I go.
You have haste, so you can go quite far.
That is true. A little bit more. What a... Yeah, that's good. Shuffling around to make sure. Okay, that's good. White out.
How could you do this to me?
I don't even know if the ghosts care about that, but I'm doing it anyway.
I get temp HP, so that's fine with me.
Yeah, that was the point, is to get everybody temp HP, but then I saw that the ghosts are close enough, so might as well give it a shot.
Why not?
Why not?
Why
So I
not?
have this. Why not?
All right.
Well, the one that's having no fun is even having less fun.
Can he be? Is he undead? Because would he be immune to the fort?
No, because time stuff, so like haste and slow, they affect objects.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
I'm that good of a cleric, like a slow ghost.
I mean, that would make sense. Like, of the people that could slow a ghost, probably clerics.
I was going to. I don't think you don't need it, but blessing to AC Desire and
Okay.
just to make the crit confirm a little bit more tricky.
Thank you.
Because we've seen Abe's luck with these guys.
Where is blessing? I took it off just a minute ago, and now I can't find it. There it is. And then switch to. That's saves. Let's go to. There it is. Okay, good.
Ow. Jester,
Fuck's sake. Just muted.
wake up!
Bit
Okay.
of an awkward room to move around in, isn't it?
You've got haste, though.
I have got haste, yeah. But I think I'll move around to Zaira's one because the other one's got mirror images. So it's just going to be pain in the backside to hit. Saying that, I'm the one with the most attacks.
You need a semicolon for the tears.
They don't have fluids, how can he cry?
Ah, very well. He can. I don't know.
Rivers of dust.
Hmm.
Weep ectoplasm.
Now we'll move to here and we'll try biting that one. Activating her more as a swift as well.
Are you in accurate stance? Or are you going to save that?
I can't go in it at the moment because it takes a move action to do it.
Fair.
Rolled a 2.
Keeping that?
Yeah.
Alright. That will miss, but it will take out a mirror image.
Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Goes to the one fella who actually has a chance.
Nah.
They're going to 5 a step back. Oh, it's doing the thing again.
How
It
don't
has-
you have step up?
No.
It's not adjacent. Is step up adjacent or reach?
I
Fred.
also
I think
don't have
it's
step up.
they leave. Oh,
He doesn't even have it. Doesn't even matter.
I think it's just when they leave your threatened area.
No, it's when they come into my threatened area.
That's unexpected strike.
Yeah, that's. I was talking about step up.
Oh, well yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter. Don't have it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll fight the 2.
Yeah. He is going to double check.
Why are
So
you
I
running
think both
away,
these
Wim?
can't do.
Why are you running?
Your breath smells.
Smells
Oh,
like
he's,
lightning.
he's about to find out. I'm gonna breath weapon him now.
Smells like ozone in here.
I can't do that. I think the other one is too high level. Tis. So he is just going to cast Disintegrate.
Casual Thursday morning disintegrate.
Yep.
Hmm.
Ow! Give me a Fortitude save, please.
So, did you say it was a disintegrate? The one that instantly kills you?
It doesn't instantly kill you, it just disintegrates you if you die to the damage.
If I remember correctly,
if you
disintegrate
save-
does a lot of fucking damage.
Yep.
If you fail to
Four-
save.
Can do.
Yep.
You fail save.
You've been hit by like 3
Yeah,
already. And we don't know if it shatters
Not
on the
casual
SR.
40 on 40
Yeah.
beat saves. Like, I don't know what you're so worried about.
Al has a high fortitude. If it's a will, though, she's fucked.
You roll a 1 eventually.
Maybe.
That's
I have
what hero points are
a
for.
reason.
Mm.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
hero
yeah,
points that
that's
Jazenka has 3 of.
Uh-huh. Probably use one at some point.
Spitting on them.
They're like wine, they get better with age.
You will lose a skill or 2 for 19 damage, not reduced.
You have temp HP.
Yeah, it works for that.
I do. 32, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the BSR is
Ah!
it's not going to get everything, unfortunately.
No! What was my health before? I didn't see it. Fuck.
Oh no. Well, I think.
And
I want it was like 207. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like that.
207.
It was.
I don't know. It's
It
going to
was-
swift cast a spell that makes him go invisible.
Alright, well, Al's got
Hey,
the ability to see him.
Accurate stance, here I
Nice.
come.
I still have see invisibility.
Oh wait, yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it doesn't really help him, but he doesn't know what spells you
He
are
doesn't know
on.
that.
Fuck you, thing. This
Yeah.
is the first time.
Fuck invisibility.
Okay.
Edwin.
Edwin will 5 step to here. They will swift cast the invisibility on themselves because everyone's doing that kind of thing. 6, and I'm going to shoot the one next to Zyron with my staff. I'm only 5 foot step, so I should be good.
He's not going anywhere. He's not doing nothing. Just leave him alone.
I want that MP.
Oh, fair enough.
Did you train out of improved power weapons?
No, I trained into improved power weapons.
Oh, I thought you got rid of it. That's why.
No, I swapped group limit break for improved power weapons.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
he got rid of group limit break for it.
I don't think I get a haste attack with a power weapon,
No.
do I? No, I didn't think so.
Your staff will hit as the ice does nothing to him.
Cool. I think at the 4. I don't know if they're immune. It doesn't say.
It doesn't have anything drained from him.
Okay. Then that's what I've got. That's what I've done.
Zyron.
I am going to full attack this guy right now. Attacks and button. There it goes.
Push that button.
I pushed it.
First
Can I pet that
one.
dog?
No.
Oh,
Can I pet that
First
dog?
one misses. Second one hits and does less. Does not confirm. I need to reconfirm how much slow reduces AC because I'm thinking it's 1, but it'll also be 2.
I mean, haste increases it by 1, so it's probably the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, as I thought. Yeah, it's pretty much the opposite. The haste will hit.
Very well.
Goes to him. And he's just gonna cast offensively, but he will provoke anyway. It's just a case of having only one of them. As he's gonna point at you, Zyron. You can have attack opportunity.
Attack of opportunity.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Come on. That might not hit.
That will hit.
Okay.
He makes the concentration check.
Yeah.
However, the spell will shatter against you. BSR, how dare it work?
Fantastic. I love it.
It rarely
What's-
does, though.
Also,
For-
rolled almost the highest damage for Disintegrate.
Oh,
Mm.
Jesus. Okay.
It's like 40d6 or something nuts.
It's 2 dice for every cast level. Up to 40.
Damn.
Do. Cannot see invisibility. So he's gonna
Impacts
cast some
invisibility
more-
in this Black Mage kit. Terrible.
A lot of this stuff is like fire. Fire, flight, and like some buffs. But no see invis.
Does he not get it as an option at all? Or he just didn't take it?
He doesn't have many spells. Like, he couldn't learn more from scrolls because he didn't have enough money, so he just has like 4 of each level.
Okay.
Or 6 of each level. But he was forced to take pretty much anything that was fire, so that's like 3/4 of his spell list already assigned to him. So he's going to blast some more ruins. No, because that's going to damage Zone. He doesn't want to do that. Actually, it's reflex save, isn't it? Yeah, Zarian's got reflex out the bar too. Zarian, make me 3 reflex saves, please.
3 of them, okay. Saves, reflex, 3 saves, no bonuses.
Alright, you're fine.
Okay.
DC's like 17.
Yeah.
He's going to move up to here. Drazenka.
That guy gets another save versus slow.
He's no longer slowed.
For a round.
For the rest of his undeath.
We'll see. I'm just gonna move straight up to Bob Walkie. And I don't provoke because of whiteout.
Mm-hmm.
Can I try to get him down?
He is currently chained up, so you're either going to be doing disable device or sundering the chains.
I mean, you've got ice powers. Could you just shatter them?
Yeah, I'm just gonna try. Can I try frigid touch on the chains? Try to break them with ice.
You can, but it's going to take like half damage because it's energy. It would have to be earth for
Yeah.
acid to melt it. I know, like, freezing metal is like a
Yeah.
normal media thing, but rules-wise, I can't.
Also just straight up physics thing, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say physics
That's
supports
just-
that.
Reality, but you know, this isn't that, so fair enough.
Plus, if it's standard steel, it would take more than just being cold to help it shatter. But
Yeah. True.
Magic, fantasy.
yes,
Magic.
heat cycling would do it. Make it real brittle. Like quickly heating it up and quickly freezing it. Bad juju.
Don't have that for fire. Doesn't
Just
have
take-
anything for disable device.
Just have Dotaro and Drazenka take turns heating it up and freezing it.
Can anyone in the party do disable device still? Or is that a skill we've lost?
I don't have it anymore.
Skills disable. I have no points in it, but I do have thieves' tools.
Hey,
So no.
We
And
needs to be trained.
it does require training, so unfortunately,
does
yeah.
require training.
why do you have thieves' tools?
We say this every time.
We picked them up from somewhere a long time ago. We just kept them.
Mood.
I'm just gonna then, as a standard action, do a channel just to heal
No?
all living creatures, so that should automatically avoid the undead.
Yeah.
Just to try to heal up Bulbwaki, because he's been wounded, but this also reaches Siren and Al. So now it is healing.
That would put me back at full.
Some of Babwagi's wounds will cover over.
Is he still bleeding? Is the good question.
He's no longer bleeding, no. He's just kind of in a daze.
So any kind of active bleed effect should be gone, if there were any. Go ahead. So many targets. Blessing to... Oh, 2 attacks, because you're right up.
Thanks.
Mine's
Miss.
She doesn't need to go into accurate stance, which is good. But I might do it anyway. So I will use a move action to go into accurate stance. And I will, yeah, I can still 5 foot. So I will 5 foot. And we'll try and chomp at this thing.
Oh dear, I'm meant to be invisible.
Tough, I can see you.
That will hit. Do it less.
Actually went through this time. And
I did that thing where I forgot of my own buffs.
fair.
That'll not hit.
How dare you?
You'll destroy an image.
And then I have to double check again about something. If I'm wearing, because I know all of my equipment merges onto me as well as my wondrous equipment, and I can't use things that use command words, but this doesn't use a command word, so I'm assuming I can do it, which is the quick runner's shirt. Swift action to give
You
myself
cannot
another
use
move.
it, because you need to activate it.
I just didn't know, because I thought it was command words.
No, it's just anything that needs to be activated.
Then I can't use it. Fair enough.
This boyo is going to take a 5 step away from you. Doesn't like
Yes.
any of that. And it's going to cast a spell. As you can see, a green ray comes at you. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. Disintegrate. Ow, give me a fortitude save, please.
How about no?
negative.
No spell shatter this time.
Nope.
It's all good.
Well, it's worked half the time in this.
I was going to say it's done a job. So an owl has insane fortitude, so I'm not that worried.
And they are going to get some of their images back.
You motherfucker!
But they are now visible, considering you can just see them. Edwin.
Okay. Seeing Drzenka sort of not struggling with the chains, but trying to figure out what to do. If I cast Rescue on Bulbwagi, would it work because he's teleported, or is there something keeping him in place there?
It's not teleported, they actually fly through the air, I'm pretty sure.
The wording's a bit weird,
Yeah.
but...
They don't provoke, but they do, like, move the distance.
Oh, yeah, you pull. So if they're chained down, fair enough, it wouldn't work. Okay.
Yeah, it says this only affects an ally not currently grappled. I would say chained up would also count, so no, you cannot rescue him.
Okay. Everyone's just going to walk to here, cast, dispel, on, because I'm back in the aura now, so my cast level goes up. Dispel on that boy over there.
Close
I
to you
don't
or far
see
away?
anything.
The further away.
Alright.
Okay.
I take it you want to go for the mirror image. Since
Yeah,
that's an
if I can-
effect you can see.
That's the plan.
Alright, the images disappear.
Cool. I'll bang Blessing of the Faithful on Zairan for attacks, and that's me done.
Alright, as you say you're going to bang Zairan, Jester needs to go, so as we get to Zairan's turn, we can end it there and see what happens next time.
No worries.